Awesome. We are live. We are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. It is the January Encore Auction live show for the REA January Encore Auction. Super excited tonight. We have some awesome lots. I got a good shot here right on my laptop so that you guys can see. If you're watching on TikTok, just a clear shot of some of the lots that I'll be looking at in real time. So I'm going to give this a minute to get going. But as a reminder, guys, I do have my stream also going on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to jump over to YouTube real quick and you guys can see that I am over there live right now as well. I'm just going to mute that so you can see that. I'm going to be sharing my screen. I don't have anybody in there yet, but here I am on YouTube. Hello. When I present my screen, which I'm going to do now, it's going to be able to be a dual screen, so you guys can actually see this. This is the YouTube stream here. You guys will be able to have a much better viewing experience. So check that all out, guys. And let's watch the REA final half hour here. So this show will go till 8 o'clock, and then we'll jump into the Bonkers Cards Live. We'll jump into the Bonkers Cards Live weekly Sunday show, which is very exciting. So we'll jump into that right after this. But guys, this is the final day of the January Encore auction. So I'm at robertedwarauctions.com right now. And I'm going to go click bid now, and I'm going to be able to get in and take a look at some of these lots. Guys, the extended bidding starts at 9 p.m. today. So we have about an hour and a half left where you can get in on any of these lots. I'm the first one here on YouTube. Shout out Hair Dog 233. Thank you very much for joining on YouTube. What's up, Kevin Wallace? He says, let's go. Thank you guys so much for joining over on YouTube as well. So you need to put a bid in on any of these items before 9 p.m. to be in for extended bidding. Extended bidding then will be refreshed. I believe it's every 15 minutes until there is no more bids on the lot. So you'll need to be in it to win it. Guys, there are some big cards in this auction. I got to start it off with, of course, the holy grail of cards. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, the SGC 1.5 mantle. And this is a very nice 1.5. I feel excellent on this card. Color, edges, really nice. You guys can see it right there, nice and bold and clear. It is SGC is a tough grader, man. There's no way around it. There is a little bit of back damage. You'll see that is where I get the 1.5. But man, if you're okay with a little back damage, that front presents closer to a 4. The current bid is at $34,000, and again, that is before extended bidding starts tonight. So that's gonna be a fun one to watch. Let me see in the comments, guys, who's watching and where you're watching from. And if you have already, let me know what lots you put bids in on the RA auction. Would love to get some feedback from you guys in the audience watching. So that's the 52 mantle. That's the big one. Now we go to number 2. The second lot in this auction is an 1888 N403 Yum Yum tobacco card. This is John Clarkson. The reason why I want to call this out to you guys is we can take a look at this up close here. This is the only PSA graded example of this card. Now we don't usually have a lot of 19th century cards on the show. Almost we never do. So this is a really unique, rare piece. You just never see this type of stuff. So the current bid is at $7,750. And again, it's the only graded example. What do you guys think about 19th century stuff? Is anybody curious to maybe buy an Allen and Ginter card or get stuff pre-1900? I'd love to get your guys' take on really old stuff. I said this on the live show last week. The theme of this REA auction, to me, there is a ton of really nice signed pieces in this auction in general. This specific piece really stood out. This is, of course, the one and only Jackie Robinson. It's a signed bank check. You can see his autographs right down here, and it's a really nice auto. Kevin Wallace dropped a comment over on YouTube, and I appreciate Kevin dropping this comment. He said, older the better. And I think that's a very, very good point. I know guys especially love to go further back in history, and with some of those kind of century cards, that's awesome. But this Jackie Robinson bank check, what's cool about this, guys, it's a gem 10th grade PSA syndicated. The current bid is at 3,300, which is actually a pretty good buy for Jackie Auto. That's a really, really good buy. Isaac Clark Comedy says, I'm big on 100 years or older. I love that, Isaac. Thank you for the comment. On the theme of the checks, I'm actually going to go to the lot right next to it. I wanted to show you guys this. This is another check signed by Mr. Ty Cobb, Georgia Peach himself, First National Bank of Nevada. The check is printed July 10th, 1949, 300 bucks. You see a really nice bold Ty Cobb signature, and this as well got a Jam 10 auto. For a Ty Cobb autograph, it is sitting at 1950. The next bid, $2,000 for a really nice bank check, Ty Cobb. For those that collect bank checks, there's a ton of really good ones. There's a Roberto Clemente signed bank check that's actually sitting right now. Here's the auto on that. I want to that briefly. That's at 3,900. And Clemente autograph stuff is so hard to find, of course, because he unfortunately died so tragically young. Another highlighted lot that I knew I wanted to go over here. This is a George Wright signed dinner invitation. Again, guys, this is in PSA DNA 10. The dinner invitation is issued to an employee of Wright and Ditson, the sporting goods company founded by Wright, and the celebrity dinner was held on February 27th, 1896. So George Wright was the brother of Harry Wright, both who were pivotal in the 1869 Cincinnati Red Stockings, which was baseball's first all-professional baseball team. So if you guys are familiar with George Wright, he was officially tied with the 1869 Cincinnati Red Stockings. And again, that's the first team where all players were paid to play baseball, right? So we're going way back in time, 1869, the first ever professional baseball team. And this is his autograph on a dinner invitation way back. And the current bid on this is actually 3,800. So that has moved the needle quite quickly already. I actually really like this autograph. I'm going to jump on this really quickly. Check this out, guys. Cy Young, this is a DNA 10 autograph. I've never seen Cy Young's autograph. That C is pretty wild. But to see Cy Young's signature in this auction at 1,550, no less. I know there's a really nice T206 Cy Young I would like to get to. I'm actually going to get to that shortly. One of my favorite parts in this auction is Cy Young. I want to jump to lot number 24. Ty Cobb card. But what makes this even more special, in a PSA 4 alone, this is a great card. But I want to highlight this. You guys can see this. El Princess. I'm always have a tough time pronouncing the back. It's El Principe de Gale back. This is one of the rare backs of the T206 sets. It's super cool to see this in a PSA 4. This is already up to 11,000. I'll be interested to see where this closes tonight. But one of the themes as well, along with really cool autographs that I noticed from this auction, guys, some of the rare backs. I mentioned this on the show last time. There is a number of Carolina Brights in the auction this coming close. We've got a Carolina Brights back right here. This is in a PSA 3 of we showed off the front again. Donnie Bush. Check that out. Great example of this card as well. 3, the highest graded in that example. So super cool to get to see some Carolina backs here as well. And sorry about that, guys. Click that off. Awesome. And I'm going to keep scrolling through here. And the next item I really wanted to show was lot 36. Red Klein, again, 1 of 1. So we're seeing some really unique, rare, old pieces. This is a PSA 5, a Hindu back. Look at the color and the sharpness of this card. I know some guys on the channel love collecting catchers. A great T206 catcher card, Red Kleinow. But here we go, guys. This is the true moneymaker, if you will, on this Hindu back. 1 of 1. Thank you, REA team. 9 Carolina backs in this auction. Yes, 9. So definitely want to check it out for those that are into collecting rare backs. T206. Alpha Mud is watching. Shout out Alpha Mud. There is plenty of your T206s that I know you like to chase on the channel. I hope you're watching and are looking for some of that. I'm so stoked to show you guys this next lot. This might be my favorite card in the auction, man, and it's at 3,200. Um, this card, it just presents so well. How much to get into this break? Yeah. I'll tell you, a Carolina Brightback or T206 back would be, quite a fun break idea, 3 putts. You got me thinking on what I could try to do for that. But look at the color of the Cy Young portrait. If there was a card to go for in the T206 set for me, especially of the Cy Youngs, there's a number of different Cy Young T206s, multiple in this auction ad. This is my favorite of his. This portrait is so clear. The color is so bold. So bold. The current bid on this is 3,200, and that is something I'm certainly going to be watching as we get closer to the extended bidding piece of this. Also, I talked about this last week on the show. I love this card. I love the rarity of this card. This is an Honus Wagner Emma 116 Sporting Life. This is the pastel background. REA dropped another awesome comment. Thank you, the REA. We have 2 of Cy Young's 3 T206 cards in this auction. Thank you so much, the REA team. Go check out the others in this auction. Yeah, this is the pastel background Wagner. Guys, you will remember the blue background was featured in a previous REA auction. And I just love the backs of these cards. So definitely another beautiful piece here. This card bids at 11,000. The lot number 49, 33 Gaudy Lou Gehrig. Here we go. Let's check that out. 49. This is in an older SGC slab, but the color still really pops for this card. Check out the color on there. Ryan says he loves the portrait. Totally agree, Ryan. Thank you so much for joining and watching. Card presents really well for it too. Let's check out the back just to show you guys the back on this as well. Lou Gehrig, man, one of the greats. I saw this past weekend. I was at the Westchester County Card Show. I saw some really cool Lou Gehrig pieces, and just an awesome figure in baseball history, Yankees history as well. So check out that 33 Gaudy. That card bids at 2,400. And then, of course, his teammate right next to him. We've got a couple of Babe Ruth cards you're going to see here. Lot number 50 is a BBG 1. It's full stance at 2,600. Lot number 51 is a 2MK. That's a 3,400. And then lot number 52, which I actually threw a bid on. You can see I got outbid. I love this card. I think it's a great example of it. There is a little surface damage right there. The lead is stretched out, but if you see the resolution color on the Babe, really nice example of this card. The curtain's 3,300. I bid on it on the first day the auction opened, but I will be watching it again tonight. I think my favorite Ruth of the 4 different Gaudis is the full stance. Now, the reason that this, obviously, this is going this is very inexpensive one, 2,600. This will go up towards the end of the night for sure. But you will see that there's writing on it. One in striped white socks, it looks like on the front. And then if you want to check out the back, no writing on the back, just some typical aging. But BVG slab as well. But yeah, guys, a Babe Ruth card nonetheless in this auction, 2,600. You not see many Babe Ruth cards at that price. As we keep it moving, I wanted to show off one of my favorite guys. Actually, 2 of my favorite guys are going to be coming up. I love the card. One of them being Mr. Larry Doby. That's lot number 54. This is his rookie. This is a short print, guys. 48 leaf set. It is a beautiful set. I actually on the show tonight have a 48 leaf on. I love the color of the 48 leaf set, and it's this one specifically a PSA 4. The print is really clear. You can see that. Thank you to Collector's Dream joining in on YouTube. Shout out Collector's Dream. Hello, everybody. Let me show you guys the back on this. And again, this is considered Adobe short print rookie. You also have the 49 Bowman, which many people consider to be as well. Glacier Collectible says one of my favorite sets is the 48 set. Shout out Adam. Thanks so much for the comment, man, joining. Love seeing you guys comments in these shows as well. Love to make this a conversation with you guys about the cards you guys are seeing. The interactive nature of the comments is one of my favorite parts about this show, especially the REA show. So appreciate you so much, Adam, for dropping a comment. But yeah, that Dobie's sweet. Right next to it, I got to show this off too. 4.5, 1950 Bowman Jackie Robinson. I think this is my favorite Jackie of all of his playing years cards. I love the full stance, kind of similar to how I love the 33 Jackie full stance for Babe Ruth. The artwork in this card is great. This example of it in a PSA 4.5 really pops. The current bid on this is 3,600, and check out that back, nice and clean as well. PSA 4.5 on that Jackie. We're gonna go over to something you don't see every day. Again, we're talking about some of these unique one of one pieces, and man, I don't know the pop on the top of my head, but how many PSA 10s have we ever seen? Any of these options. Very hard to find 10 for a high grade 68 tops collector. This could be the only shot you get at the McCovey in a 10. That's pretty cool to get to see. The current bid on this is 2,800. Obviously, that's a very specific collector. So if you're out there and grading interested in that high grade 68s, there's your shot at it. This auction as well has some awesome basketball cards. And some sports outside. You'll see we've got a sealed hockey pack of 85, 86 OPG. We actually have a 99 Pokemon sealed set, which is cool for you Pokemon guys out there. But guys, check this out. There are two 84, 85 star Michael Jordan rookies. These cards actually predate the original, or predate what many believe to be the flagship, quote unquote, 86 of Michael Jordan. So I want to show off this lot here. This is the BVG 8. The current bid on this is 4,600. And there it is, guys. That's the star Michael Jordan rookie. So this is actually earlier than the 86 clear. REA, check out the comment. I love seeing the REA in the comments here. 16 PSA 68 McCovey. Yeah, so very rare and very cool to get to check that out. Guys, if you ever want to look up that information, you go to the PSA Pop report to be able to see that. Do I have a vested interest in this auction house? I partner with the REA team. Yes, I do these auction coverage, live shows once a month, or just about once a month. We've been doing this since last fall, so definitely love getting to partner with the REA team. I've got to do a number of events with them and done some awesome videos. I've gone out, met them at their auctions, at their auction house offices here in New Jersey, and there is nobody in the business like the REA team. So yes, I definitely would say this interest is fair. I love getting to partner with them. The next thing I want to talk through after the star rookie is the number 71 lot that I was referring to. This actually, not only is this a sealed 85-86 box of hockey, but what makes this incredible is that Mario Lemieux rookie box is this box. So you could chase one of the all-time greatest hockey players ever. In this sealed box, you can actually see Baseball Card Exchange, which is the gold standard for sealed product, has the wrap on it. The current bid on this is $10,000. So that is quite a big piece as well. Man, there's some cool pieces coming up, man. A loaded Encore auction for this as well. I like the cover of the box. Yeah, it's super cool. Baseball Card Exchange does all of the wraps on that as well. 31 boxes, lots in this auction. Thank you for the RA team on that. Next, I want to go to lot number 1941. So again, guys, as a reminder, you can use the search function. There are thousands of lots in this. So I'm actually going to search 1992. All right, 1941. Bring up lot number 1941. And I want to show you guys really cool piece here. And sorry for this, 1955 Bowman. What I want to do is actually search 1955 Bowman. You can search by lot, or you can search by the keywords in it. So guys, check this out for the 1955 Bowman. Going back to the 19th century, incredible. Guys, a full complete set plus the wrapper for the 1955 Bowman. What a cool thing to be able to chase on this, guys. A 55 Bowman set, 320 cards in this. Current bid is at 1,200 on this. It has Mays, it has Banks, it has Aaron, it has Mantle. Uh, I want to just highlight this. A number of key players in this. I want to show one more on this because it's just such a cool set. I've talked about this on my live show many a times. This set was kind of designed similarly to a player in your television. Think about the 1950s, televisions were just starting to become popular in households, and to have that replicated on the card is kind of an artifact of the time, specifically unique to that set. Something very cool. Um, Guys, another card that I know you guys love. It's been on the show the last couple of weeks. I want to search this one as well. This is the 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle card is in this auction. So I know a few of you guys have been asking for it. We've actually had a few. This one specifically, though, caught my eye. It's lot number 1992. It's an SGC4. Current bid on this is 1,600. This is one of, if not his best looking card. I know everyone loves the 52 Topps. Some of those earlier Bowman cards are beautiful, but the 56 set to me is a top four, top five set all time, just because of the aesthetics of it. I love seeing the action shot behind the player. This is an excellent centered example with good corners, good color of the 56 Mantle and SGC 4. Um, Next up, I want to search again, guys. I want to use the search function to find lot number 2086. This is a 1958 Hires Root Beer set. You guys might have seen my 58 Hires Root Beer card. I have a Hank Aaron from this set. Super cool. The 58 Hires Root Beer. This is the Willie Mays card. This does not have the tab. There's two variations, one with the tab, one without it. The current bid on this is 1750. Super, super rare card. I love some of these food cards, some of the more rare cards from this time, and Hires Root Beer cards. Um, some of my favorites. And yeah, guys, the current bid on that 1750. So that'll be a fun one to see where that closes as well. Heading over next, just also to give a little more context on the background of this, in case you haven't seen this, because these are a little more rare. The Hires Root Beer. This was a regional issue set. Um, you, I actually can show you guys what they kind of look like with the tab. So basically, this is my Hank Aaron. These were sold with root beer. They were stuck in 6 pack, 4 pack of root beer, and you could peel the tab off the bottom and fill out the card information, and you would get it back in the mail, a book or certain giveaway items. So really cool set. There's 66 players in the set. This is actually a slightly different variation, my Hank Aaron versus what this Willie Mays card is, but still the same food company. In the 50s, baseball cards were often used just like they were obviously throughout history, but the 50s, you saw a huge explosion in using baseball cards as marketable, a way to market food products. And seeing that history through the cards is something I love to get to collect. I want to jump over, guys. I've talked about the rarity of Venezuelan Topps cards on the show before. Lot number 2419 has a Venezuela Retirado, which is super rare. And guys, it's of Sandy Koufax, which is the most desirable Retirado of the entire set. So I'm going to search that real quick. Check that out. The current bid on this, 3,600. It's in a PSA 4 MC. Man, that is beautiful. Check that out, guys. Good clear blue background. 4 for a Venny. You guys, I've talked about Vennies quite a lot, quite a bit on the show. Wow, no real damage on that. That is special. Love to get to see that. It's a 4 MC Sandy Koufax. I personally want to add this to my watch list. I'm really excited to watch that. So I just clicked add to the watch list. Now I can show that I'm currently watching that. So the next lot I'm going to show you guys is another signature of a really unique person in the history of sports. We're going to go to Albert Spalding's autograph, and that is lot number 2627 in 1912 Albert Spalding. The search, guys. Check this out, man. It's a PSA DNA 9. Check out there it is. That is the inscription and the autograph. Just to give you guys a little bit of color and background, Spalding was the founder of the Spalding Sporting Goods um, with his brother back in 1876. He was the original for providing baseballs and uniforms for the National League, which helped grow the Spalding name in business exponentially. Now, the National League came before the American League, and again, Spalding was the supplier of the uniforms involved back then. So, another really unique figure in baseball history, another really cool, unique signature. The current bid up to this is already at 1900 going into tonight. Again, this is the final hours of the coverage of the REA January auction show. If you are watching, if you're joining in now, REA says the American League was established in 1901. Yeah, so although I'm an American League fan, being a fan of the Yankees, I am aware we were a little bit later to the party. The NL had it going a lot earlier, all the way uh, way back. So I want to jump to a few more lots, guys, before we wrap this up. 8 o'clock, we are going to wrap this up, and we're going to jump over to the Bonkers Cards Sunday live show, which is so awesome. I'm so excited to get to have you guys in here. We're all on festivities tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure getting to show this to you guys. We're going to go to another really cool history in this auction. Really exciting. Here we go. Lot number 2637, Effa Manley signature. Guys, this is a really unique autograph right here, DNA 9. This is the first and only woman to be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. So the autograph of Effa Manley is in this. Really cool piece on this, guys. I just want to see the back scan on that. Here is the back, in case you're curious. But man, another really cool piece of baseball history on this. The current bid is $14.50. Spalding was originally a catcher, I do believe, says Bambino. Thank you, Bambino. I love getting to learn from you guys in the audience. These. Two more lots I want to cover, and then we're going to wrap up the show, guys. Lot number 2777, 1907 ribbon pin, 1896 Baltimore Orioles World Series champions. I love this, guys. 1807 ribbon pin. Search that. Bam, here it is. Guys, the current bid on this is $5,000. This is the ribbon pin of the 1896 World Series Baltimore Orioles. This is a very rare ribbon. It was issued in 1907 to commemorate the 1896 World Championship of the Baltimore Orioles. Again, for the American League was established in 1901 when they were in 1896. The pin does feature, as you guys can see, a team photo of the Orioles on the top. And honestly, it's very clear, the image. You can very clearly see this. It says, our old champions of 1896 Baltimore Baseball Club. How cool is that? And I know Maryland people love their flag. Check that out, guys, right there. Guys, in the photo, you'll see John McGraw, Wilbert Robinson, Joe Kelly, the manager, Hughie Jennings, and Willie Keeler, all featured up in the image. So, man, it's a really cool baseball history. Go Terps, says Adam. And guys, the last lot I want to cover before we'll kind of wrap things up here. And again, as a reminder, to get bids in before 9 p.m. to be on extended bidding. I put my bids in, and I'm very excited to get to watch. Here, we're going to go to the 1903 Boston Americans ticket stub, and this will be the last one we cover. Check this out, guys. 1903 Boston Americans ticket stub. Check this out. It is the current bid is 1,300. Guys, any existing ticket stubs from 1903, this stuff, just the fact that it still exists and in this condition, fantastic. No app. I don't believe there is an app. I know the REA team is watching. Is there an app, or would the best way to be going about this be hitting robertedwardauctions.com? I believe that would be what I would direct you to out of. Boston won their first ever World Series in 1903. Yes. Thank you very much for that. Yes, and there is no app. So yeah, you need to head up at robertedwardsauctions.com. Check out the bid. Guys, again, you'll see their website. Click into the bid. You'll be able to jump in on all the action here. I'm going to be in it on a couple of different items. I'm very excited to get to see where things wrap up And man, thank you guys all so much for joining and watching. Bambino says I'm headed right now. Appreciate all the feedback you guys have given me on Chad Cap says you need to buy the Cy Young auto. Thank you guys who are watching on YouTube. Scott Collins, Chad Caps, Evan. Thank you, stream all you guys over on YouTube. I love all the feedback you guys give me on these live shows. I think super valuable, not only for me but the REA team as well. And I love getting to do this. So good luck to all of you guys that are going to be placing bids tonight. Guys, I'm going to end this TikTok live, restart it. We're going to jump right into our Sunday Night Bonkers Cards live show. This has been the January Encore Auction. I'm going to end it over on YouTube as well. I hope all you guys are coming right back for the show. And thank you to the RA team. Don't go anywhere. Get your popcorn ready because we got some big cards lined up. See you guys just in a minute.